roasted pears and parsnips with blue cheese and walnuts, one of my favourite Christmas side dishes. So to start, we'll chop up and peel our pears and our parsnips. We'll then coat them with melted butter and honey, fresh thyme, some seasoning, and finish them off with walnuts and blue cheese. So something festive and a little bit luxurious. So the pears and parsnips first. Good news, you don't need to peel your pears, and they can actually be a little bit hard because they're going to roast up. They'll be absolutely fabulous. So we'll do these guys first, and then our parsnips, a lovely sweet seasonal root vegetable. So for the pears, halve them, quarter them, and then we'll deal with the little seeds. You don't need to pre-core them. This is absolutely fine. And then just take out the little seedy bit. So there'll be a little bit of fibre, and the seeds, just get rid of those. Very straightforward. And if you feel you're working a little bit slowly, what you can do is just pop them in a bowl of lemon water, just to keep them nice and fresh. So pears are all halved or quartered. And now for the parsnips. Make sure your parsnips are really fresh. Keep them in the fridge if in any doubt, because they can soften up quite quickly. Peel them very quickly because they're also going to discolour. They oxidize very quickly. And we're going to cut these into long, thin wedges. Try and imitate the shape of the pears, just for presentation so that everything matches. Oh, Rozanne sending peels flying everywhere. There we go. So top and tail. This is a perfect accompaniment to pork, ham, your Christmas turkey. And I always think of blue cheese as a really Christmassy ingredient. There we go. So I think that's enough pears and parsnips for one dish. And over this, to help them roast up, we're going to add some melted honey with a little bit of melted butter. So I've already got these melted in a little pot. Quite simple to do. Need some seasoning. So the black pepper and the salt will actually bring out the sweetness of the vegetables and the honey and the butter. There we go. Give everything a good mix. And to add a really lovely savoury taste, some fresh thyme. Often you can substitute dried herbs, but I think fresh thyme in this works really well. You'll see I'm rubbing the thyme between my hands, and that just helps to release the essential oils, all that lovely flavour and fragrance. So just tuck it between the pears. I've got some walnuts over here. Walnuts and pears and blue cheese are a classic combination. I'm gently breaking them between my hands, just so they're not so big. And we're going to pop these into the oven about 20 minutes, just until they're tender. So give them a bit of a prod with a dinner knife to see if they're tender enough. And for the last couple of minutes, we'll crumble over really good, pungent blue cheese. And the blue cheese is going to work extremely well with the pears. This can be prepared a little bit ahead of time and just reheated. So it's ideal when you're really busy and stressed on Christmas Day. At least you know one side dish is going to be under control. And pop it into the oven and we'll see you back in 20. Et voila! Time for our roasted pears and parsnips to come out of the oven. Fabulous. You can smell the sweetness of the pears and parsnips. So these have been roasted with butter and honey, thyme, and our lovely walnuts. We need to finish it off with a bit of crumbled blue cheese. So I've got quite a soft blue cheese here. This is an Irish Cashel blue, but you can use your favorite blue cheese. So it could be an Italian Gorgonzola, a French Roquefort, English Stilton, whatever your favourite Christmas cheese is. So this is a lovely melty blue cheese. So we're just going to toss it together with the roasted pears and parsnips. You can see the steam rising there. And if you want to, you can remove the little twigs of thyme. But to be honest, I think they've actually added a little something to the overall presentation. So I hope you enjoyed the side dish for your Christmas dinner this year, roasted pears and parsnips with blue cheese and walnuts.